With all the terrible things that have been happening in California over the past few days, the backlash that Gavin Newsom is facing is only getting worse. And after the crazy twist of what happened today, things are only getting worse and worse for Gavin Newsom. And he is now at a point where he is panicking and begging for people like Biden to help save him. Look at the damage that has been done in California. It is apocalyptic. This is something that should never have happened. And this is all because of terrible leadership in California. And anybody who actually knows what is going on knows that is the case. And now it has gotten to a point with the devastation here where we are seeing celebrities, tons and tons of celebrities, and more of them are coming out to absolutely shred Gavin Newsom for this and call for him to resign. Some people are calling for his arrest. And we do have some crazy things to talk about in regards to all of that today. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this and see what is going on. This is something that Gavin Newsom said about the fires, as Gavin Newsom basically says that it is not his responsibility, that it's not his job. He doesn't need to figure it out.
What is the situation with the water? Obviously in Palisades ran out last night in the hydrants. I was talking to the firefighter in this block. They left because there was no water in the hydrant here.
The local folks are trying to figure that out. I mean, just when you have...
That is an absolutely insane response. And this shows you that he is a terrible leader because he refuses to take responsibility for anything that is going on.
A system that is not dissimilar to what we've seen in other extraordinarily large-scale fires, whether it be pipe, electricity, or whether it just be the complete overwhelm of the system. I mean, those hydrants are typical for 2 or 3 fires, maybe 1 fire. You have something at this scale, but again, that's going to be determined by the local.
This is sickening. This answer is completely sickening. We've been seeing just tons and tons of actors and celebrities who have been coming out to absolutely destroy Gavin Newsom. I talked about this in the video yesterday, so you can go check that out as well. But Zachary Levi calls for Gavin Newsom criminally negligent for California fire mismanagement, some of the worst on his watch. Sarah Foster rips fellow Democrats Gavin Newsom, LA Mayor Bass, failing to prepare for wildfires. At least addicts got their drug kits. That is crazy, but she is not wrong about that. And there's been tons of others. Even Mel Gibson and Joe Rogan talked about this on the podcast that they did yesterday as well. So Mel Gibson is not happy about this whatsoever.
Just talking about the wildfire situation and how crazy it is that they spent $24 billion last year on the homeless.
Yeah.
And what did they spend on preventing these wildfires?
Zero.
Zip.
And in 2019, I think Newsom said, I'm going to take care of the forests and maintain the forests and do all that kind of stuff. He didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything. And then on top of that, they cut the water off.
Now, because of all of this insane backlash, Gavin Newsom is at a point where he is literally begging Biden to rescue him from the backlash. Newsom asks Biden to combat criticism of his disastrous fire response. He is begging Biden to combat criticism. And guess what? He still refuses to take any responsibility whatsoever. Trump has also repeatedly called on Newsom to resign this week as well. So this is what Gavin Newsom was saying to Biden. This is craziness.
I ask you, we've got to deal with this misinformation. There are hurricane force winds of mis and disinformation, lies. People want to divide this country, and we're gonna have to address that.
Misinformation, that is what you are worried about right now when your state is on fire. What he really means is he just does not like the fact that people are saying that he should take responsibility and accountability. He doesn't like any of that.
As well, and it breaks my heart as people are suffering and struggling that we're up against those hurricane forces as well. And that's just a point of personal privilege that I share that with you because it infects real people that are out there, people I meet every single day, people the mayor's been meeting with, and they're having conversations that are not the typical conversations you'd have at this time. And you wonder where this stuff comes from. And it's very damaging as well. But we're here to get the job done.
So what this is just more of the same gross BS that we see from these leftists that want to play the victim and pretend that they are really trying to do everything they can to help people and unite the country and all of this type of nonsense. Like, there are so many people right now who need help, Gavin Newsom, and you are here whining on a TV screen with Biden that, man, if people are just really just trying to be divisive right now, that's not very nice. It's completely pathetic in every way possible. So with that being said, let me know what you think about all of the insanity, because I think that Gavin Newsom is really, really scared right now. He is panicking, especially with the fact that Biden is not going to be president for very much longer, only just a few more days. And I think that has Gavin Newsom really, really terrified, because guess who is going to be coming into the White House? Of course, it is the man himself, Trump, and Gavin Newsom is petrified of Trump. And so that's why he's begging Biden for this right now. That is why he is trying to basically ask for Biden to protect him. It is completely pathetic. So with that being said, let me know what you think about all of this craziness. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.